when you fly an airplane for the first time is get in the airplane and just do it. Because if you sit on the ground too long and talk about it, it makes it more difficult. Let's talk about your instruments real quick. Upper left-hand instrument is your altimeter. Works like a clock. As we climb, you'll see the long needle move. That's hundreds of feet. The needle behind it is in thousands of feet. We have your airspeed indicator. And then I want you to look at that little black ball there with the two little white lines. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bubble level, and that's going to tell you how much rudder pedal pressure to use today in a turn. Those are going to be your three primary instruments, okay?
I'm sorry, how much rudder?
Rudder, and you see the pedals down there where your feet go?
Okay.
That's rudder is back behind you, and I want you to, yeah. In fact, I want you to see it. So go ahead and grab this stick and move the stick left and right, and look what you're moving out here.
Oh, okay.
So it makes the airplane roll left and roll right. Bring the stick all the way back to your lap. Look behind you. Can you see back behind you? We have the elevators back there.
Got it.
Makes you go up and down.
What are these things called? Elevators?
Elevators,
And these ones?
Ailerons.
Aileron.
Ailerons.
Aileron. How
And
do you
then
spell that?
A-I-L-E-R-O-N-S.
Ailerons.
Ailerons. Now put your feet on those pedals down there and move your feet left and right. Uh-oh. I can't. And yeah, here you go.
All right.
And then back behind you, if you put your feet on those pedals and move your feet left and right, you'll see the rudder back behind you exactly. The rudder. So what I'll do today is I'll just talk to you about not so much the ailerons, or we'll talk about the stick. The stick left and right, stick front to back, and your feet, instead of talking about the parts of the airplane.
Oh, to have the airplane like this.
Yeah, exactly. And so when we make turns in airplanes, we have to use the stick left and right and the rudder pedals at the same time. So for now, we're going to go ahead and take off here, get the airplane off the ground when we still have light. So controls look good. Let me check the engine, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do here. And it is. Well, again, welcome aboard. We're going to be flying this Boeing Stearman today. If you can, just have your feet on the floor, hands in your lap for takeoff. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you're ready, I'm ready. Here we go. We just gently bring the power on up. Woohoo! And that's full power. We let the airplane just sit here. She speeds on up. The tail comes off the ground right about here. It's ready to fly. We just gently bring the nose up and away we go. Ah, you're already smiling.
Oh, you have a mirror.
I can see you. Because back in World War II, when these airplanes were used, they didn't have these really nice headsets, so they had to use that mirror to communicate. All right, so what I want you to do, Maz, is put your feet on the pedals down there and grab this stick, and you want to have a loose grip on the stick, okay? You don't want to have a really tight grip. If you look outside the airplane, that's what's going to tell you what we're doing. Okay, so right now you can see that our wings are level. We're going to make a shallow left-hand turn. So what we'll do is we'll just ease the stick gently to the left. It will roll to the left. You get the angle of bank that you want. Stick back to neutral. And look what the airplane's doing. It's making a left-hand turn. If you look at that little black ball on the instrument panel, you're going to notice it's right between the two little white marks. And what that means is you don't have to use any left rudder at all to make a left-hand turn, okay? Now I want you to gently ease the stick forward a little bit. There you go. Good. Now let's ease the stick to the right. Let's get the wings back to level. So you look outside the airplane. There we go. Where she's rolling to level. When the wings are level, stick back to neutral. Pretty simple so far, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what we're going to do next is we're going to try a right-hand turn. So don't do that yet. There's fantasy of flights right down there below us. All right, let's try her now. So you ease the stick to the right. She will roll to the right when you get the angle of bank that you want. That's perfect. Stick back to neutral. Now look at that little black ball on the instrument panel. Do you see how it's out to the right a little bit?
Yeah.
Push forward on that right pedal until that ball comes back in the middle. A little bit more, a little bit more. There you go. And guess what? That's how you fly a plane. It's that simple. Let's look back outside the airplane. Roll the wings to level. So to the left. Ease the stick to your left. Very nice. Hey, Maz, look at me in the mirror.
Woo.
You got it, okay?
All right.
I want you to make a left-hand turn. Let's go this way. And we want to go up a little higher, so bring the nose up a little bit. Little tiny, there you go. The idea is we want to climb the airplane at about 75 miles per hour. Right now we're at about 90. This is good. Back to level, to the right, and a little up. A little bit more up. Perfect right there. Good.
How do I know if I'm level or going up or down?
That's a good question. You look out here. Look good. You see the horizon's level. You see what, like if we did this, you can see we're climbing. You see how the wings, you can see we're going up?
Right.
If the wings look like this, we're level. If the wings look like this, we're going down. So you want to look out there. Okay? Okay, airplane's yours.
All
Good.
right.
Let's keep on climbing. Let's go up a little bit more.
Climbing?
Yep. Well, that's fine right there. Now, a lot of the maneuvers that we're going to be doing today, we call them ground reference maneuvers.
Say that again?
Ground reference maneuvers. And what that means is just by looking over the side of the airplane, you can see which direction we're going. Right here, you see this road? This road is north and south. I want you to make a right-hand turn, follow this road to the north. Remember, it's the stick and the rudder at the same time. Good, back to the left. Very nice. Let's make a left-hand turn. Let's go this way. Good, stick back to neutral. You don't need any rudder, no rudder, because the torque of the engine is doing that for you. Good. Let's go up a little bit more and bring the nose up.
So when this thing goes up, is that a sign that I want to use the pedal?
No, when you brought the stick back and the nose came up.
Right.
Okay, the little black ball, that's what the pedal's like. Right now the ball's to the right.
Right.
Push a little bit on the right pedal. There you go.
Goes like this.
Let's make a right-hand turn. Good. Right now we're at 800 feet. Let's keep climbing. Bring the nose up some more. There you go. And we'll roll the wings back to level, to the left. No rudder. Just, when you go to the left, it's just the stick. Nice. What do you think? Pretty easy?
Yeah, I love it.
All right. Well, if you look outside the airplane, this is a great place to fly because it's all open fields. You know, we could land anywhere. Let's make one more left-hand turn. Let's go this way. And I want you to keep climbing. The upper left-hand instrument is your altimeter. We want to go to 1,100 feet.
Okay.
So when that long needle is pointing to the number 1. There you go. And we'll roll the wings to level. No rudder. To the right. Right stick, stick, right. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now, here we are at about 1,000 feet. Okay, this is plenty high. Let's roll the wings to level. Get the wings to level. All right, Maj, looking good. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to turn to your left about a 30-degree angle of bank, and let's make a 180-degree change of direction. So let's get to the left. So you look out there at the horizon, that's level. We want 30 degrees. Let's try one to your left.
At the same altitude?
Yes.
Okay.
So shallow turn, that's 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees. Stick back to neutral. Perfect. You don't have to use any rudder. If you look at that little ball,
It's a little bit to the right, isn't it?
it's a little to the right, not much. That's fine. And then look back outside the plane. The idea is, look outside. There you go.
How do you know it's 30 degrees?
That's perfect. You're just guessing. Let's try one to the right. So remember, on this one, you have to use some right rudder pedal pressure, okay? There you go. Stick back to neutral. Add that right rudder. There you go, just like that. This is 100, and this is 90 degrees right here. When we're going this way, this is back to the north. Just keep going to the right until we're heading to the west. I'm sorry, to the east.
To the east, yeah.
How you feeling? Feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, let's try something else. Right ahead of the windscreen, okay, right ahead of you, you see two wires that come out of the cockpit and they go to the upper wing. Do you see them right ahead of you?
These two?
Exactly. Those wires right now, they're at a 45-degree angle to the horizon. I want you to put that left wire ahead of you parallel with the horizon and a little bit above the horizon, and that's a level turn in the sky. Let's try that. A little bit parallel and a little above. A little bit more to your left, a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go. If that wire is below the horizon, we're heading downhill. Keep it right about there. Good. Look to your left. Look at the other left. Look how steep you are. Perfect. That's just 270 degrees is right there. Actually, this is 270 degrees. We want to keep going to your left until we're heading this way. Now we're at 900 feet. Let's bring the nose up a little bit more. Good. We want to try and stay around 1,000 feet. Okay. Super job. Let's try one to the right. Same thing, but on this one, you're going to add a little right rudder. Okay, so put that right wire parallel with the horizon.
Is that because of the wind?
That's because of the torque of the engine.
Oh, I see.
There you go. And if the wire falls below the horizon, bring the nose up some more. Bring the stick back on the stick. There you go. Hold it there. Let's do a 360 to your right. Keep it going to your right. Nice. This is 180 degrees is here. Keep it going. We'll do a 360.
This is west, eh?
This is west. This is 270 degrees. Keep it going a little bit steeper to your right.
And I'm keeping it up to have it higher.
Yeah, exactly, perfect. And we'll roll the wings to level, back to the left. Now, at this point of the flight mods, you know everything that you need to know on how to turn an airplane. It's pretty simple, right? Are you having fun?
Oh, lots.
All right.
Is
Now,
it the same principle for a large, like, jet plane?
same thing. All airplanes fly the same.
They have a stick?
A lot of airplanes have a stick. The majority of the airplanes have what we call a yoke, which is very similar to a...
like a U thing?
Yeah, exactly.
It's called the yoke? Like
It's called a yoke, and it's like a driving a steering wheel.
Like an egg yolk?
Yeah, same word. Yolk, like an egg yolk, yep. Okay, now what we want to try and do is we're going to combine going left and right with going up and down at the same time. All right, you're going to like this. What we'll do is I'll come on the controls with you. We're going to do one of these to the left together. So I want you to stay with me and feel what I do here, okay? Here I am with you.
Okay.
Here's level flight. We're going to do a shallow turn to our left. That's 10 degrees right there. Nothing more than that. Bring the nose up. Freeze the stick right here. Don't move the stick at all. Look over your left shoulder. Woo! Gravity will pull the nose through the horizon on its own. Downhill we fly. Listen to the airplane, you can hear it speed up. There's 90, there's 95,
Right.
there's 100. We bring the nose up and bring the wings back to level, and we're going the other direction.
Is that half of Lazy 8?
And that's half of a Lazy 8, exactly. All right, airplane is yours. I want you to do one to the left by yourself. All right, I'll talk you through it. Shallow turn to your left. There. Bring the nose up. Up some more. Up some more. Hold the stick right there. Just so you know, I'm not doing any of this.
Okay. Whoa.
Over the top, good. Gravity will pull the nose through the horizon.
Now pull it.
Start rolling it to the right and bring the nose up. Wings back to level. Good. Nice job. Now let's try one of those to the right. The only difference on this one is you have to use a little right rudder pedal pressure over the top, okay?
Because of the motor.
Exactly, the motor torque. Let's try it. So shallow turn to your right and bring the nose up. Up some more, up some more, up some more. Come on, back some more. Hold that stick right there. Add a little right rudder. Look to your right. Oh, yeah. Start rolling it to back to your left and up. We're going 120 miles an hour, 125. So we roll the wings back to level, and we bring the nose back on up.
You added some power.
I did. I added a little power because we're a little on the low side. But what happens is we were going downhill, and the airplane was speeding up, so we didn't need any more power. So I brought the power back, and then going uphill, it needed more power. Now, do you like those?
Yeah.
Okay. What I want you to do is one to the left, followed by one to the right. No stopping this time.
Okay.
Okay? Now, think about give me the best you have to your left, and then we'll worry about going to the right later.
Okay.
But when you're ready, might as well try a shallow turn to your left.
Am I doing it or
you're doing it.
Okay.
Bring the nose up. Up some more, up some more. I let go of the ear stick after the second fly. There you go. Beautiful. Look at this. Nice and steady. Start rolling it to your right, a little harder, and there you go. 10 degrees to your right, and up. Up some more. Hold that stick right there. Push on that right rudder. Push. There you go, over the top. Woo! Start rolling it to your left, and up, and bring the nose up. Woohoo! G-forces.
Right.
And let's go up a little higher. And that's a Lazy 8. Well, what do you think so far? Does it fly like you thought it was going to fly? Is it better? Is it worse? Easier? Harder? What do you think?
It's more fun than I thought. I knew I love it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I would do the Lazy 8.
You're doing good. We can do some more of those in a little bit if you want. Let's make a left-hand turn. We'll go back this way. And I want you to climb the airplane back up to 1,000 feet. This is good. We'll roll the wings to level. Back to the right. All right, now this last maneuver we're going to do here is we call this the slow flight, and all the way through we're going to do a stall. Okay? So lower the nose for me, lower the nose, and let's make a right-hand turn, and we'll go this way here to the north. Right now we're going to the west. All right, perfect. We'll roll the wings to level. Good job with the rudder. So back to level on the wings. Now, your job on this maneuver is just keep the wings level, okay?
Keep the wings?
Just keep the wings level, just like this. And this will be easy for you because you're doing a nice job. I'm gently bringing the power back. Now, listen to the airplane. Now, just gently lower the nose, keep the wings level to the left. Tell me when you can hear the whistle of the wind in the wires. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going about 100 miles an hour. Bring the airplane to level flight. Bring the nose up some more. Bring the nose up. Up some more, up some more, up some more, up some more. When it stalls, hold the stick right where it's at. Come on back some more, come on back, come on back. Here's your stall right here.
Holy crap!
Now listen to the airplane. Listen to the airplane. Can you hear it speed up?
Yeah.
And the airplane, the nose comes right back up. And that's slow flight all the way through the stall. Now lower the nose again or it's going to stall. Lower the nose, there you go. And that's how you fly a plane. That's up and down, that's left and right, and that's fast and slow. Let's go back to your left. And we'll go this way. Now keep this in mind, back in World War II, you would have been expected to solo this airplane in between 8 and 12 hours of instruction. Now if you couldn't do that, they gave you 2 more hours of training. If you still could not solo the airplane, they kicked you out.
I think I can do that.
I think you could do it. You look how much you've learned in a short period of time. Now, I got an idea. We're close to these houses. Let's go back to your right. You want to try another lazy 8?
Sure.
All right. I want you to climb up a little higher. Remember, we go on at 75 miles an hour. This is good, Mons. We'll roll the wings to level. Back to the left. And let's go up. Right now we're at 400 feet. Nice. There's 500 feet. The best thing to do is just keep the wings level here. And actually, I know it's a little bright up here, but if we make a right-hand turn, we'll go back up towards the sun and bring the nose up some more. There we go. You see, flying is supposed to be fun. All right, now we'll bring the nose up. There we go. Now we're climbing. Hold it right here. Good job. Just roll the wings to the left. I can see you looking at that little black ball, and that's fine. But the idea is, look outside the plane, keep the wings level. There. Now we have a climb power dialed into the engine.
Say that again?
We have climb power dialed in, so we have a lot of power right now. So that's why the ball's out to the right. So just keep climbing, we'll go up a little higher.
What was the expression you used for the power?
I'm sorry?
What was the expression you used for the power?
Oh, the throttle, it's on the left side.
No, you used an expression for having it at full power.
Full power or more power, I don't...
Oh, okay, I thought I heard something else. Okay.
Okay, here we are at 900 feet. I'm comfortable with this. Let's go ahead and level the airplane. So lower the nose. Lower the nose some more. All right. Are you ready? We'll go to the left.
For a
Lazy 8, yep. So a shallow turn to your left and bring the nose up. Up some more. Up, there you go. Up some more, up some more, up some more. There you go. Start rolling it to your right. Same to your right. 10 degrees to your right, bring the nose up.
It's like a dance.
Little right rudder right here. Back to your left. Oh, there's some G's, yeah. Woohoo! Let's do another one.
Sure.
Shallow turn to your left and bring the nose up.
It feels like a dance.
I've never had anybody tell me that. There you go, good. And we'll roll the wings to the right and bring it on up. And we'll roll the wings to the left and we'll bring the nose up. Woohoo! You never had so much fun, huh?
I love it. I did last time I flew a plane, but I didn't do this.
You didn't do this, no. And then if you look over the side of the airplane, right now we're at about 500 feet. And so you can actually see things, you know, down here. It's kind of fun to fly low like this. So you fly this thing about 65 hours in your primary training course. And then once you graduated from the Stearman, you went on to another airplane called a PT-17. That's the airplane you learn how to fly at night. And that's the airplane you learn how to fly by looking at instruments. From there, the Texan, and then finally the fighter, the P-51, the Corsair, whatever you were going to fly back then. So there is a 4-step process, and this is step number 1. Let's make a left-hand turn.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Let's go down a little lower. go down even a little lower than this.
Yeah, I'd like to see that lake.
Let's go down. There's a house right ahead of you. We'll go a little bit more to your left.
Yeah.
There we go. You know, this is perfect right here at 100 feet. Woo!
I love it.
The air show smoke.
Wow.
And then just go, bring the nose up a little bit. There we go. We'll level out here. Now there's a tree right ahead of you. Let's go up a little higher. There we go. I bet you never thought you'd heard that. Somebody would say that, hey, watch out for the tree right ahead of you.
That's right.
Let's go up a little higher.
That's right.
There you go.
Which one is the control for the throttle?
On the left-hand side, the little black lever with the letter T that I'm moving now, you see me? That's the throttle, so I'm going to bring the power up a little bit. And the idea is I want to teach you how to fly the airplane today, because next time when you come back, I'm going to have you on the throttle.
Okay.
Okay? Because if I have you on the throttle, it's a lot to do in only 30 minutes. All right, let's make a left-hand turn. We'll go back to the west, and I want you to climb back up to about 600 or 700 feet. But you got to remember, you got to maintain this speed or it's going to stall. So we'll go back to your right.
I got to maintain this speed?
Yeah, because if you get the nose up on the climb, the airplane's going to slow down and it'll stall again. So we want to climb, but we want to climb with airspeed. All right, so the airspeed indicator says 90. Bring the nose up a little bit more. We want it to say 75, a little below the 80.
This guy?
There's 75, but watch it now. There's 65, so you got to lower the nose. There's 50.
Oh, which one are we looking at?
The miles per hour. Top row, second from the left.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, so I want you to go this way. Perfect. We'll roll the wings to level there. Wings to level. Nice job. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Climb the airplane at 500 feet right now. We want to go to 800 feet at 75 miles per hour. Look outside the plane. It's going to stall. It's going to stall. Here's your stall right there.
Do I need to do anything?
No, just hold. Well, you just did a stall. You don't have to do anything.
And you didn't play with the throttles, no?
Let's go to the, yeah, so lower the nose, ease the stick forward, let's go to the right. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Fantasy of Flight. I'm going to have you fly the pattern to land. All right? Now, the reason why we did those shallow turns at first was because in the pattern to land, that's what we're looking for. We don't want steep turns, okay? And the other thing is, the last maneuver you want to do down low to the ground is a stall. Right. So we want to maintain airspeed so that the airplane doesn't stall. And the airspeed in the pattern is 75 miles an hour or higher, okay? All right.
And that is specific per aircraft or is it specific?
Just this.
Okay.
Yeah. Every airplane is different.
What is that number called? Like stall speed?
The stall speed is when it did this.
Okay.
It's the approach speed. So we're going to approach to land, and the approach speed with this is 75 miles per hour. Now, right now we're at 800 feet, and that's the pattern altitude. Upper left is your altimeter. All right, so we're at 800 feet. We're going to go over the runway. You're going to make a right-hand turn, and a right-hand turn. So a big rectangle in the sky.
Where is the runway now?
Right ahead of you. You'll see it. We're going to fly right over the top of it. You're doing good. You're doing fine. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You'll never forget today.
Say again?
You will never forget today.
No.
That's cool.
Question for you. You mentioned on the landing pattern, the speed would be 75 as the approach speed.
Yes.
And
The departure speed is the same for this airplane at 75. So when we took off, we want to always maintain 75 because the airplane climbs best at 75. If you had it at 65, it would be like this, but it would be like climbing like this.
I don't think there is such a thing as a stall speed, is there?
Yeah, we did the stall. We did 2 stalls.
I know, a stall speed.
Oh, the stall speed is 55.
Okay, so there is a
Stall speed.
concept of a stall speed.
Yes. All right, here's your runway right here.
Okay.
All right, so I want you to go there to that bluish green water tower right there. Once we get there, we're going to make a right-hand turn to the middle of this lake. Right-hand turn, so a big rectangle in the sky. All right, let's go ahead and make that right-hand turn right about now. The shallow 30-degree angle of bank turn to your right.
Keep the altitude.
Yeah, it looks perfect. Attitude's perfect. We're going, we have plenty of airspeed.
Okay, you want it over 75.
Yeah, airspeed's looking fine. We'll roll the wings to level. Bring the nose up just a little tiny bit. Now, if you listen to the airplane, you can hear it. Let's make another right-hand turn.
I can hear the wind.
The whistle, exactly. So remember to add a little right rudder. There you go, not too much. Good. And we'll roll the wings back to level here. Bring the nose up a little bit. Now, there's your runway. It's right over here. It's hard to see. It's right on the other side of I-4. Okay?
The other side?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring the nose up a little bit.
Oh, that.
There it is. I want you to line up the airplane with that runway.
Okay.
Okay? Now, on the end of your runway, you have power lines. So just kind of keep the airplane up here pretty high.
Same altitude?
Yes, right here is perfect. Just get the airplane on over there with the runway. Nice. Now we're going to start bringing the power back a little bit. So we'll start slowing it down. Airspeed's looking good. Good.
Oh, I'm almost landing.
It's not a big deal. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take it from here.
Okay.
Now, put your feet on the floorboards. Now, listen to the airplane. Listen to the airplane. We chopped the power all the way to idle. Now, listen to it. It's getting quiet, just like that stall that you did. And then there's a landing there. So the airplane just touched down at the slowest possible speed.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, because the airplane, it's
gentle.
Yeah, it was dangerous for an airplane on the ground. It's safe when it flies. So we might as well slow it down where it's safe rather than on the ground where it's dangerous. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this real quick, how to taxi the airplane, okay?
Okay.
Now, go ahead and put your feet back on those pedals with your heels on the floorboards. There you go. You go a little bit to your right. The airplane comes to the right, and you hang your head out the left side. Look to the left. There you go. Gently bring it back to the left, and then you hang your head out the right-hand side. Just like that. All right, you got it. I want you to see if you can do that. Keep it in the middle of the runway. There you go. Everybody tells me that this is the most difficult portion of the flight right here.
Because you don't see the front?
Well, you can't see anything, but the next time you come back and fly with me, I'm going to actually have you do the takeoff. You can't be expected to do the takeoff if you can't taxi it, right? So you're learning how to taxi it now.
Right. The trees can help with the...
It does, but what really helps you are these little white markers, and they go all the way down the runway on the sides.
Okay.
So that's what you're looking for when you take off.
I don't see them on this side. Oh, here.
There we go. Perfect. And, you know, we're really fortunate here at Fantasy Flight because no one can land here but us. And the only thing we're really looking for here are alligators, turtles, and cows. That's kind of it. So it's not a big deal. Perfect, just like this. You got it all figured out. Did you have fun?
Lots, thank you.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to take it from here. We're going to put this thing right back there where we found it. And we'll put her right here, all the way to the right. It'll spin right around. And that completes your mission.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
And you turned it again with the same